Mototrailcolombia wants to take you on a motorcycle trip to the best spots while enjoying new and thrilling trails. This time we went to the Chivor Dam, a 3-hour trip from Bogota to discover a bit more about its springs, falls, landscapes, lodging choices and tours. We started our trip from Bogota on a Sunday morning. That's why traffic is easy, as you can see. It's the month of June and it's winter all around Colombia, so it is just a matter of luck to enjoy such a beautiful sky. I was testing a Chinese racing flat slide carburetor, a high flow filter and a racing CDI. The DR200 was showing off some more power than stock, I must say. Departing from Bogota, our destination was 3 hours by motorcycle, and the road to Chivor is in very good shape. Before we got to our destination, we made a short stop at Suzuki Dam. It's just 1 hour or 34 miles from Bogota. It was built in 1951 after 3 years of construction, and it provides Bogota with water in periods of droughts. Unfortunately, the only choices for tourism here are restaurants and lodging, since there are no water sports or docks for boats. After searching on the internet, I found these couple of choices for lodging in cabins or glamping. After a nice sightseeing at Suzuki, it's time to go back on the road and drive for 2 more hours to Chivor Dam. I'm still amazed at the very sunny day that the Colombian winter was giving us as a present, which allows us to enjoy the incredibly astonishing landscape at both sides of the road, and that's what a road trip is about. And so we start bumping into the first sites of Chivor Dam. This is the bridge of Las Juntas that splits the very first corner of the dam when coming from Bogota. We are moving on to Puerto Bata, since it is one of the closest spots to the dam where you can approach the docks and rent tours on motorboats, boards, kayaks, and a ferry to cross the dam with your vehicle for free. The road all along the dam has 14 tunnels below each mountain up to the town of Santa Maria. These tunnels can hold the mountains, but not the water running from them. You can get an authentic shower while driving below them. The Chivor Dam is also called the Emerald Dam, and it's an artificial lake created to supply hydraulic power to the central power plant located in the town of Chivor. We wanted to head to Puerto Bata, which was the closest dock to the dam, in order to approach the water as much as possible, and perhaps we would be lucky to see the sunset from there. It was a little bit over 5 p.m., so the dock was not offering services anymore for that day. They have small passenger boats to cross to the other side of the dam to head to the next town, as well as a ferry boat to cross vehicles. The evening was getting darker and we didn't have any accommodation booked, so we headed to the closest lodging that we found in Google Maps, since their telephone number was not published. For the most part, I use Google Maps to look for lodging on my trips. So far, it's been the easiest way to look for places at the right spot, as well as the easiest way to look at the pictures and ratings. Most places post their business phone numbers so you can easily call for prices and more information. After several minutes looking for lodging and calling places, we finally found Diamante Glamping, with a comfortable price, good ratings, and nice pictures. Getting to Diamante Glamping was supposed to take just 5 minutes down a paved road, but we made a mistake and went down an unpaved, edgy road that took us 18 minutes and a bit of uncertainty for a while. Rocky off-road is always fun for a Suzuki Dr 200, but when you are with a passenger at an unknown place on a dark night and smelling a possible rain, things get a bit scary. We finally made it safely to El Diamante Glamping, and we were able to have a quiet, calm, and relaxed sleep. The municipality on this side of the dam is called Macanal, and it is 90 miles from Bogota, the capital city of Colombia. The average temperature here is 68 Fahrenheit, with a minimum temperature of 48 Fahrenheit and a maximum in summer of 91 Fahrenheit. It is a favorable weather to go swimming, trekking, visit rivers and springs, as well as fishing. We had been told about the boat rides at Puerto Bata to visit several water springs that flow into the dam. The ride is $7 and you share a boat with 8 other tourists. It includes a description of every spring as well as anecdotes about the emerald miners and part of the history of the dam. I was getting ready to take my drone out to get some footage when I remembered that I had left it on the seat of the motorcycle along with the rest of the motorcycles of the visitors at the improvised and unwatched parking lot. I didn't really have a good idea as to what to do to go back for the drone, so I just let it be and enjoyed the rest of the ride. The downside is that I couldn't get air footage of the boat ride, but at least the drone was still sitting on the motorcycle under the sunlight when I came back, which made me feel very happy indeed. This hydraulic project took 30 years to complete, and it is 4,000 feet above the sea level. It has a surface of 7 square miles and it is 426 feet deep. Here you can do water sports such as kite surfing, water ski, jet ski, kayak, and other activities like trekking. Water ski is $48 an hour. Kayak is $5 for a 30-minute ride. Kayaking allows you to take a closer look at some other springs as well as taking a slow ride on your own along the banks of the dam. On the other side, going towards the town of Chivor, there is a swimming pool with natural water from the springs. Right after you move your vehicle ashore from the ferry, there is a spring you can access on foot. And half a mile uphill, there is a swimming pool with natural water from the springs and rivers. It's a fairly busy swimming pool on a holiday, with a great view to the dam and mainly young people, including groups of motorcycle riders. Something unexpected was the fact that they didn't sell any food at the swimming pool. They just sold potato chips and beer. We had not had lunch, so we were really hungry. Therefore, we had 1,000 bags of chips before we headed back to the glamping. We had to return to the dock before 5 p.m. since the ferry service is available up to that hour. Back in Macanal, we were recommended this restaurant where we finished our day and trip with a delicious meal. It was time now to go back to Bogota after 2 days in the Chivor Dam, knowing a bit about its history, culture, food, and stunning natural places. I regret that I didn't have time to visit the mines of emeralds. Chivor is known for its precious emeralds found, traded, and even exported to other countries. Emeralds have been exploited here since 1556, and on the internet you can find tours to go and extract your own mineral as a souvenir.